You know what, guys?
Make it very dramatic.
I'm done.
I quit!
Well,
Shit.
okay, well, we're doing the green room, guys.
Hey.
All right, so this is the podcast. This is round 3. Pretty excited. We've made it to round 3. It does work. God, you got to ruin my game right off the bat. This is the Knotties. I have them here. We're in the green room, obviously. Welcome to the green room. Thank you for coming down.
Thank you.
I know it's a tough task to come to a bar and drink beers and come talk to me.
Yeah, so. It's fucking 3 hours away.
You live 3 hours away?
Yeah, he lives 3 hours away.
Oh my shit. I should have bought that guy my cup.
You took the back road.
That's all right. Well, thanks for driving 3 hours. You are officially the first guy that's driven 3 hours.
So you're paying us, right?
Yeah, we are paying you. But the Knotties is one of the... Okay, we're going to do an interview. Joe, what the hell? Okay.
Sorry.
That's why I have the sword. This is what I was going to say, just so you know. One of Fargo's freshest and most entertaining bands right now.
Bullshit.
But I'm taking it back now because you're disrespecting my podcast. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for coming on. It's just been a long start. I was going to say this, too. You guys are one of those bands where I feel like someday I'm going to be able to say, hey, I had the Knotties in the basement of Dempsey's, and I talked to them, and they thought I was cooler than them. And then someday it's going to be the other way around, and I should get autographs, is what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
In this room, right? Not chanting.
You were our first live radio show.
Oh, we'll talk about that for sure. So how did the band come together? Let's talk about that kind of shit, because I can feel that you guys how did it get started? who wants to take that?
Basically, I tried to hit on Channing's mom.
Hey,
he wasn't having it.
I had a Craigslist
approached me about it. I was ready to take it outside, and then he knew that I was looking for a band. Basically.
I was looking for a boyfriend on Craigslist, and all 3 of them replied.
Who's the main daddy? Yeah, okay. Right.
Yeah.
So Channing was the main. So Channing started this, and then you were looking for a boyfriend. You just so happened you knew how to play the drums.
Let's go to the real history here.
It kind of happened by accident.
So,
yeah.
Michael here, our bassist, was my 10th grade English teacher. Not a joke.
That's a real thing. That guy was his 10th grade English teacher.
I'm young. I'm quite young.
How old are you?
20. Just turned 20 a while back here.
Too late. So you're getting there.
I'm getting there. But yeah, Michael was my 10th grade English teacher in Valley City at high school, and I was in a cover band called 3 Card Molly. And we would practice in the band room.
Name.
Yeah, it was terrible.
They folded.
Jay-Z lyrics.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 Card Molly.
What kind of music was 3 Card Molly?
It was cover band music.
What kind of covers though?
Good fucking covers. We did a cover of Foo Fighters, The Pretender, and it was fucking ball.
Well, I imagine. You guys are pretty skilled.
Boolin'!
Foo Fighters are alright too.
They're okay.
In
My
combination.
brother sent me that album, but he
So your 10th grade English teacher was like, hey, let's start a band.
It's not really what happened. The truth is that I didn't mean to become good friends with Channing. I had another band in town that I was playing with, and I had seen Channing.
Wait. We got to back up here.
Yeah, we do need to back
First
up.
of all, what kind of so he was in your class?
Yes.
What kind of a student was Channing?
Shitty. But Channing would stay into the lunch hour, and he'd show me music he was writing on his iPad and stuff. And
so he knew. He was like, this guy's cool.
He was Ned Schneebly.
Yeah, right? Because you're Ned Schneebly.
Not kidding you, one time I got up on the whiteboard, and I was like doing a reenactment of Miss Meridian. Sorry. And I wrote on the board, I was like, all right, kids, my name is Mr. Meridian, and I am your substitute. And I started doing like the scene out of School Rock, where I started writing M-O-O-O. And I erased it. I was like, you can call me Mr. M.
And that's why students called me Mr. M.
He started that for you. Yeah. So you're still a 10th grade teacher?
No.
Fuck no. He never was.
But the truth is that I
suck.
I had seen Channing play with his band, and I knew the talent that Channing was, and I knew how small of a town that Valley City is, and I just happened to have a gig happening in Fargo. So
I thought you moved to California.
Yeah, well, that was my plan, and I ended up in Fargo.
You were supposed to move to California with his girlfriend and broke up, joined a band.
Yeah, best thing that happened to me. So
He was going to move out west, and he moved an hour east.
Basically, I invited Channing out to play a gig with us and to open up, and that's when Channing and I started playing together, which was just half the band,
He was playing with me in the 10th grade.
and
Nice. I had no idea this was our history.
Okay, well, let's move away from that.
Anyway, we joined up though, and we started playing music,
and it
like,
worked out.
I was
Is that
playing.
for
Yeah, kind of. I was playing solo for 3.5 years around here. I played in 6 bands consecutively, all different shit. Joined the Richards. Met Josh at my solo show. Then we joined where he started the band, the Richards. The Dicks.
Actually, like, went to Michael's show. Like, not really knowing
Right.
him. He's like an acquaintance, but more than that for some reason, you know?
Well, yeah.
So I just like saw that he had a gig, showed up, and music was terrible, but I met Channing, got a little closer with Michael, and
Fit right in there.
yeah, Channing and I, he told me he started out on drums, and that's what I was looking for at the time. It was a drum set, and so
started drumming for the Richards.
yeah.
Let's get into this. You're looking for anyway, and this guy's trying to fuck you all.
yeah. Well, let me tell a story about
John.
John. So I met John through another former bandmate of
pages?
mine.
Oh.
Our drummer over here, and we were just, the three of us knew that something was going to happen. We were just looking for that fourth person. We weren't looking for a drummer, we were looking for the fourth member.
Yeah.
And that's what really pulls us together is the chemistry. And we invited John, and Channing was running typically a little bit late. And he showed up about 20 minutes late for practice.
You fucking dick.
And John had driven 3 hours up, sat down in the drum set.
3 hours.
3 hours.
So you guys were like, let's find a drummer. Okay, let's go with this 3 hour away guy.
Yeah, and I was, truth be told, I was intimidated and scared to play with John because I'm a bassist and I'm supposed to be half the rhythm section, and I
with 10th graders.
don't know how to keep up with him. And John sat down, and Josh and I showed him the 3 original songs we had at the time. And John picked
What were
them up.
those 3 songs? Did you play some of
It
them?
was the first 3.
Small Town Girl,
Small Town Girl, Too Much in My Head, and Can't Hold On.
All fucking
And
good
John
songs.
sat down, and Channing showed up. It took 20 minutes, and these are 5-6 minutes long, so we ran through them one time.
Just bullshit
And-
songs.
and
you
John-
know, like, do work.
Channing shows up and he plugs in his guitar and he starts telling John how the song goes. He's like, okay, so this first song is called Small Town Girl. This is how it goes. And we're like, no, Channing, just play. John knows
No,
it.
like-
He'll follow you.
And Channing just kind of gives us this weird look.
Oh, fuck, it was so good.
And honestly,
Really,
we're
really?
halfway through the third song and Channing's just looking at me and Josh and he's just giving us this like,
We got him.
I never played that well either. Like, playing with John, like, all of a sudden my solos were like,
Right? You know you got the fucking guys.
I didn't even know Channing could like really play the guitar.
Yeah.
Because he drummed for me, right?
Yeah.
And, like
halfway picked up the guitar.
halfway through the Richards, like Channing's like, do you mind?
Let me try this
And
real
like,
quick.
half an hour later when the tool covers were over, he starts playing, and I'm like, holy fuck! Like, why is this guy playing drums for me?
Right?
Or not for me, but you know what I mean.
Just in general.
I
right?
I feel
That's
like
not
the only
instrument for
reason
this
though
guy.
Channing came to our first band practice.
Because I give him gas money.
No, there's
No, be Pizza Hut.
I got the family day, big
I
dinner
feel like he
box.
finally showed up just in time for Pizza Hut.
that's true.
I brought
Shut
the
up, Pizza Hut.
Well, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
Never mind.
1-800 pizzas.
If you'd like to. I don't like your cheese stuffed crust. I don't know what it is.
Delivery times are also pretty fucking shitty.
I'm more of a Sammy's guy.
Sometimes when they're late, it goes to a call center.
mustache guy, Bryce.
I didn't bring a
Pizza
pizza.
too.
Yeah, I ordered a pizza.
Pizza.
It doesn't show up.
3 hours from here.
I called the Pizza Hut. It was a fucking call center in Kentucky.
What?
Yeah, and this lady's like, oh, she's in Kentucky.
They don't have your pizza.
No, they outsourced their customer service to Kentucky.
Nobody here.
Anyways, fuck Pizza Hut. Anyways, changed my mind.
No, we don't have your pizza.
Digresses quickly.
One question.
Okay, one question. All right, so hey, shut up.
What you got there?
Okay, hey, I'm just kidding, guys.
You're not my dad.
Well, you guys already answered most of my questions.
All right, let's ask you some.
No,
how
we'll
did you
get
get
there.
into radio?
I went to the radio station, started doing it while no one was looking.
You're a cool guy.
And they can stop me. So I
That's
just,
a cool guy.
right? That's exactly. They're like, "What are you gonna do?" And I'm like, "Fucking keep doing radio."
Did you have a knife?
No, I didn't bring my knife because I've been to jail.
Oh yeah, because
So,
you were like.
Yeah, I don't need a chart. Yeah, I'm just saying. So the band, we already figured that out. When you came together, was the sound like the psychedelic blues kind of like
Oh, fuck, from the
right off
start.
bat?
Yeah.
From the
Right
fucking
away.
start. Even before John got there, like, we had a good idea, but then John, like, tied it in, but, like, fuck. when we wrote those first 3 songs, dude, and like Can't Hold On, I remember my mom and stepdad came downstairs for the first time to hear us, and my mom like started crying like always, but like she was
So it was
like,
nothing. That was nothing out of the ordinary.
This is like
There's a
7.
special cry.
Hold on.
Small Town Girl.
Hold on.
She wrote the lyrics.
Hold on.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom.
More oral.
So like moral.
I don't know why. It's just morals.
So your mom wrote the lyrics for that one?
Well, she wrote the chorus because when I was 7 years old, it's a long story, but like growing up was weird, and
She wrote the lyrics.
Been there.
she sent me this lyric notebook in the mail, and that was like the first gift I got from her. And in the back, it was written "Small Town Girl" written on the top, and like she wrote the chorus, which is "Small Town Girl, you look so sad. You're chasing the fast lane. It's driving you mad. What you gonna do when your time runs out? Go back home or keep running in doubt." And like that stuck with me since I was 7, and I wrote lyrics to it back then when I was 7 when I started writing. But like I went back to it when I started this band, and like that just stuck. And then I wrote like the second part of it. Yeah, I mean it's fucking cool lyrics, and the song is about her. Like I know it's not. It's more of a lusty way, and that's not to my mom, but that's like what she was back in the day. Like when she was playing with Ruby Star, which was like a big band in the '80s out of Milwaukee. Like that was her. She was that small town girl that was like
So that's
chasing
where
the
you
fast
got
lane.
the
Yeah.
chanting. The chanting came from the mother. She
Yeah,
was in the kind of-
Mama, like she got me a keyboard when I was 3, and like
Hold on.
That was a smart move, Mama.
That's about
Mom,
your
thanks,
mom.
Mom.
I thought it was about your girlfriend.
Thanks, Ma. Nah, but like
Our favorite lyric, or my favorite lyric of ours is "Girl, your long brown hair blows in the wind."
really.
I tell you that all the time.
Secrets.
I mean, we're busy when I say it.
You guys don't, you know, not oftentimes I'm here to help you get it out.
Thanks.
All it needs is me holding a mic that doesn't work.
Does that not work?
To get things, I don't know. I hope it does.
Works well on that.
Does it work?
That's the one I was holding on that last podcast.
A lot of the time, I'm holding chanting, it doesn't work.
Oh well, all right. So that's actually what I was going to ask you. So your mother kind of got you, your writing style came from your mother for lyrics wise.
Yeah,
kind of like came out of that.
she's like a fucking like, whew, she's intense. She actually just gave me a sheet last night. That was cool, and I like looking at them and getting inspiration from it. But like, it's all life experience. Every single song. It's
Yeah.
just one of those things.
So here's a point interview where we stage our breakup.
Okay.
I hate the way you play bass.
That's
God.
I'm out.
Have you seen how he plays guitar? Like a bass player.
I hate our name.
It's true.
Like a bass player.
So what do you? So the 10th? Did you quit? Did you quit 10th grade math because of
Hold on.
chanting?
I'm about to walk out.
You can't say that.
English.
No, don't walk out yet. We still need you for a
can't
few
say
more
that.
minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's cool.
Sit down.
Catchphrase, yeah.
Keep yourself around. So you guys working on a new album? I know you're you're done with the new album
Pretty
more or
much.
less. You're just waiting to get it released.
Yeah, we just got to, honestly, it was the blizzard this last weekend is the only thing that, blizzard and stomach flu is the only thing that kept us from.
God, it's North Dakota.
Weak people. I was so down.
Pussy.
Josh wanted to drive through the blizzard. Channing had the stomach
I
flu,
pushed and pushed and pushed. And all 3 of my dudes.
didn't want to die in a
All
blizzard.
3 of them.
So it's done more or less. How many songs?
Vocals left.
How many songs are left?
I
How many
don't know. We
songs
might have
is
to
gonna be?
redo half of it.
12 songs.
12, I think.
Do you have a name for the album?
Due season.
Goddamn right.
DUE. Due season.
Due season.
The Knotties. Due season. What are we looking at for release on that?
Couple months.
Honestly, probably around July.
So
By the
pretty
time
soon.
it's finished mixing, mastering, all of that, by the time we get it up,
Get records.
online, get hard copies of everything,
Vinyl.
probably sometime
I
mid to
guess
late summer.
realistically.
And are you playing the new songs live already?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
We just played the first time this last weekend here at the aquarium. Question Everything, which is our newest one.
It was good.
Did you like that?
Yeah, I did.
That one's controversial. That one's fucking.
I can't wait to sit down with the actual
Who
album.
says
and
that?
check it. Well, that's the way to go.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Frogs are gay. That's the only thing I remember.
one prepared for gay frogs.
Gay frogs are gay. Anyways, I don't mind gay frogs, dude. I would have a gay frog in my house.
Christians mind them.
I'd vote for a gay frog.
But here's where I was going with that. Was the live show is the shit. You guys know it.
Thank you.
The first time we met, I hadn't seen you live. I heard the songs from the demo. I have a radio show.
Hell yeah, you do.
Hey, you guys, this isn't gonna go in the direction that I thought it was gonna go, so I'm just gonna take off, okay?
I was thinking the same fucking thing.
Bye, John.
But I really
You
have
gotta
to pee.
stay.
I really have to pee.
Alright, just gotta take a piss. He'll be back. Hey, the bathroom's...
Still fucking.
I'm not worried about those guys. Fuck them. But like I was saying, you guys came into locals. I hadn't met you.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know what we were doing, and you guys got there before me. So
That was a first.
I walk down into the basement of our studio, and these fucking guys, they have all of their gear down there. They have a drum set. They have amps and shit, like the whole thing. So I
to
walk
clarify
down.
that the size of this recording room is basically behind this.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like when I came down, you guys were like, "Oh, we got enough room out here," and I'm like, "No. In that little closet."
You're like,
was
you
where
fuckers are fucking up, and we were like,
I was mad. I had a bad day. I got there and there was all this gear there. I was like, this motherfucker. I told him acoustic. So they brought all their drums and
our electric guitars.
and so what we did was we fit it all in there. We made it work. We put John where I stand, full drum kit. He played it out, and the Knotties won me over because it was legit sitting in a little fucking room. But that translates live. So I mean, what does it feel like when you guys hit that groove? Like I know you guys know when you're into it.
That's
when
a
you
fucking
hit it.
drum.
Honestly, our last gig was in Bismarck, and it was a room that we had to win over. It was.
It's like let's explain the room. The room is like a.
It's probably
gotta make a
it's probably
sound.
200 feet long. There's a lot of round
It's in a hotel.
tables.
It's
Yep,
like
it's
a-
in a hotel.
Ballroom.
Everybody's
It's a gas fucking banquet room.
sitting down,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And it was one of the things where we started it, and I was like, you know what? I don't care if these people are into it or not, because we don't play for them.
Right.
I love it.
sit
I love it when
again.
they're into it, but we play for ourselves and for each other, right? We put on. John lives in an old Lutheran church in a small town of 80 people.
Well, that's why
and
the
we
guys
put
are
on
fucking weird.
What's the Lutheran got to do with anything?
They sit in the back.
But we put on the same show in that church that we put on at the aquarium or at Side Street or in Bismarck, anywhere else.
go.
We don't play for other people, but we do feed off of it if we can.
Right.
And by the end of it, we finally had people up dancing. You know, everybody up in the front was dancing and into it.
It went from one guy.
Which God bless that
You
guy.
always need that one guy. That one guy.
By the way, shout out to you, Jordan Esslinger.
Yeah, that one guy. Fuck you one guy. Come
but
out.
There were
love you,
probably I don't know, over 10 people by the end of it.
Which doesn't sound like a lot, but I mean,
It is when
keep in
there's
mind how
tables
many
up to
people
the
are in this
front
room.
of the room.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
what's the difference. Like
There was
they have-
also probably 200 people in the room.
Also,
so it was like, hey.
it was our encore.
Yes.
And it was our first show in Bismarck, so that was. Fuck is this guy?
This is our new drummer.
What the fuck?
Hey, this is
What was the question?
Cody. This is the
How's it going?
drummer.
Shout out to No
The
Signal.
question was, what is that? What is that feeling when you? Because I can tell it on your face that I've watched you a lot of times. Like Channing, Channing
I'll
never
tell you
plays
the
the same
feeling.
song. So I watch your faces. I watch
Yeah.
this guy. Like he's watching Channing, and Channing does something, and he's like, "Whoa, okay."
See, basically what I do is
Every show's different.
Yeah.
like
And
basically
so-
just try not to let anything down. You know.
Pick up on what he's doing
Yeah.
all the time.
So I completely ignore the bass, like always.
Like, well, yeah.
Like anyone would.
As you would.
Yeah, I mean,
And rhythm guitar is replaceable.
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
Cody,
Uh,
on the other hand,
I mean, how do you think I got here?
Crazy Cody with the K.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, do we got presets? Let me
Go ahead. I'm sorry. This is going off the rails.
Let me give an anecdote.
Can we play it?
I had
Okay. Well, all right.
okay. Too much of
Pause. Who the hell are you?
He's a new drummer.
Okay.
What are those
We got that out of the way.
guys over there?
So, too much in my head. The intro of it is a bass part. It's all right, but it was a part I had been
Actually,
sitting
it's
on. I'd been sitting on it for about a year and a half,
Yeah.
and I was in another band, and I could just never find anything that worked for it. And the very first time that Channing came over to my apartment, it's where I finally caved, and I'm like, you know what? I don't
nice
care
place.
how I know him. It doesn't matter. Just come over, come jam with me. And I played this bass part, And the very first thing that came out of Channing's guitar, that was it.
Matched it up.
That was it. And that's what it feels like. Every time we're on stage, and because we're not a jam band, but we love improv, and it
That's
changes
what I love about it.
It's like
every
Zappa,
single
dude.
night.
It's Zappa. Like that's what he preaches.
And that's why I play.
Why would you play like a written set every show and shit?
know.
Like fuck that.
I'm getting really confused by this interview today.
I need to use the bathroom again. Hang on, I gotta change my shirt.
Later, John.
All right, John, see you later, John.
Hey, it's our third drummer.
More popcorn. Oh fuck.
Hey
Take a seat,
guys,
please.
I'm the new drummer for the Knotties. It's cool. We just signed a contract. We're gonna do some tremendous things. I've been doing rhythm section for quite some time, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bring my talents directly to the band.
I totally heard this
Oh, that
guy.
popcorn's not for us.
I totally heard this guy on the
popcorn?
ferry. Don't give that to him. Please don't give that to him.
Okay.
All right, ask us another question.
Hey, I just got a little input here.
Give your input.
Thank you. Michael's bass is
Oh, you
not
put
the intro to
paprika
that
on
song. And also, when they brought that song to me,
Thank you.
You actually clicked it into place,
Yes.
and then drummer.
what
the hell?
Part.
Don't worry about it.
Tell him, Jen.
What?
New.
That's the guy.
So good.
Okay. All right. Moving on. So you guys, thanks for coming on my radio show. I appreciate that. That was one of my favorite shows. Moral of the story: I was fucking pissed. I came down there and he won me over really quickly, and he stuck himself in the tiniest little fucking spot.
He does that.
And well, first we tried to put him in the back corner. And
You
it
touched
didn't work.
my fucking tambourine.
I touched his tambourine too.
I want you to know
I know you.
that was the birth of Tony Ricardando.
Yeah, and
I
he
would've
didn't,
too.
he didn't react. So he likes you.
I remember I talked shit to him after I did it too. I was like, I touched it.
What's up?
Well, thank you though, and I'm gonna take this time real quick. Shameless promotion. HPR has best bets right now.
Ooh, good point.
Best bets. Locals on the 8. Locals on the 8. Say it. Locals on the 8.
Goes on a
Say it. Locals on the 8. You got your own mic.
Locos on the 8.
Locals on the 8. You can vote for that best radio show. Yeah, that was disgusting. We're the best local radio show by far. Fuck the rest of them.
Nailed it.
You guys, obviously. What's your radio show?
Locos on the 8.
There we go. Locals on the 8. Vote for Locals on the 8. Best local radio show by far.
I can get it in on my car radio 3 hours away.
Yeah.
Can I just give a personal shout out too?
Has that. What's up?
Locals on the 8.
Locals on the 8.
I don't know if you guys have
Locals on the 8.
Hey,
95.9 Radio Free Fargo. That's Thursday nights. That's at 8 p.m. We're the best.
Locals on at 3:30 p.m.
Hey, don't shit on my parade here.
Goes on to 3:30 p.m.
So some more serious stuff, you fucks. You guys haven't been in a band that long together. What are some lessons you've learned from the time once you started that you wish, some shit you wish you would have known once you got
Be careful
together?
of who you join a band with. Like,
Don't lose your
people
groove.
matter. There's more than music, but you know, you can find better
Vodka's
people
great,
usually.
but tequila.
Okay. And I feel the opposite of that, by the way.
Don't lose your groove.
Don't lose your group.
I don't know. I liked all of it. So
Moving
I'll
on.
change it.
We're not playing on this.
Except this guy. I'm choosing this guy.
What's some memorable shows? What are some memorable shows? Where was your first show at?
Channing?
Your first
Oh, no,
real
a
show.
house
Really
show.
count.
Your
Really
first
count.
real
House
show.
show. Well, I want to
House show and then
them.
Dempsey's.
Let's be honest.
Right?
We played a house show we played 2 house shows. And those were our first times ever playing out, but our first legitimate paid out there gig was right here at Dempsey's, which is for most of us our hometown bar.
It's the
So.
best bar in town by far.
Fuck yeah! I'm 20.
He's never been in there. But he
That's what
knows.
they
He
think.
knows. He knows. So that was the first show, and what was the most memorable show?
Okay.
The line we had to use was,
Forget
you
about
ever woken up on a school bus?
That was your line?
No lady ever came on the bus.
You guys could get.
I couldn't carry 4.
Oh, that's cool.
Is that water? Thank you.
No, it's Shane. Fuck you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I didn't know what you wanted. I got you that shot.
Martin has returned.
Are you gonna...
I'm just buying drinks.
What a fucking dick.
What happened? Is everybody good?
Thanks, man.
Nobody get cut, okay?
I got more money in my
Don't
pocket.
get cut.
Yeah,
I'll
don't.
give it to you.
RuneScape.
Oh, no.
I bought my own drink with your money.
That's...
Just kidding.
I don't know what
Man, there's a lot of people up there.
Can we do a?
Are we playing a show?
Yeah, you got any questions?
Do you guys want to do it? Okay, let's end it.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Dream bill, Knotties. If you guys could build a bill with all your favorite bands on it and shit.
What's up, guys?
Hey, it's a saxophone player.
Saxon! Hey, Sexy Steve, get over here!
Fucking TV show.
Sexy Steve.
What's
Sexy Steve, how's it going?
yeah.
Sexy up tonight?
We've got important questions.
Four-piece with the killer singer, the greatest singer in the world.
Sexy Steve.
Fucking Rival Sons.
4 minutes.
What? Okay,
Rival Sons.
Rival Sons. Rival Sons.
Okay.
I don't care who else is on the. No, that's it.
That's it? Rival Sons?
Just the Rival Sons.
Now you
And
guys
the
got one.
Racketeers.
Rival Sons are killer. If you guys are gonna ever watch this, we'd love to open up a tour for you. Thanks.
Rival Sons.
Or Greta Van Fleet. Those guys are killing it too. I thought.
I would love to do a
I like
Gary
it. I like
Clark
his voice.
Jr. and Leon Bridges thing.
I do.
It'd be fun times. We'd be a little heavy.
But
That'd be a good build, though.
I'm thinking
Kings of Leon.
Kings of Leon.
If they didn't put out any albums after the first two.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No.
Walls is the
Yeah.
only one that really wasn't like.
Youth and Young Manhood is the only good one.
The rest
Fuck you all. I'll fight you all.
I'm not fighting you in here. It's too
okay.
Where's my sword?
Where's my
No,
sword?
Kings of Leon, The Strokes, Catfish and Bottoman, us. That'd be a cool show.
Rival Sons.
Let's put some rock and roll
Django
on the show.
Reinhardt.
Yes, not
Can we put some rock and roll on the show? Are you thinking?
Like from your
Yeah.
phone.
Fleet Foxes.
Play them that once.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the.
Jimi Hendrix and Stevie Ray
Dave
Vaughan would
Matthews
be
Band.
Tool.
Tool. I hate Tool.
You know who Tool opened up for?
Yeah.
Dave Matthews Band.
Yeah, sorry.
Did they really? Is that a real thing?
Probably.
Oh my god, that was an unlucky show for you.
We're smoking on here?
No, we're not.
Oh.
No.
I saw a cigarette on the ground. I was
That's
like, oh.
disgusting.
We're gonna have to go along because we're gonna have to cut a lot of this.
Yeah, we already did. Favorite
being edited?
favorite bands in town right now. Favorite local bands.
Fucking,
Local H.
That's a
Local H.
Like it has to be current.
I like Local
Has
H
to
a
be a
little
current
bit.
band.
Down for the floor.
No.
Local band. Don't smoke that.
You and I both into the lake.
Are they a band?
Not
local band.
anymore. They are a local
a
band.
current local band.
They're
Although
a
that Charlotte.
kind
Michael,
of
current local band.
Another one.
No, I think they're gonna.
Can't say the Knotties.
Anyway,
No, we're not that.
Anyway, I will
then I
just
give
say,
up. Who?
Into the Lake is worth checking out.
Into the lake.
Yes, they're worth checking out. They're
Into the lake.
busy doing life, but they're still recording slowly
kind of music is it?
It
occasionally.
was the most professional shit, man.
Dude,
They're the
the
greatest.
drummer.
It was like when
Can I say this for a second? I just want to say, for local artists, the K
the
Squad.
camera's over there, dude.
Where's the camera? I don't know where the camera is. I'll tell you, anywhere it is.
Right there.
Right there. Kurt Squad, 701 Kurt Squad, D. Christ Psych to the Cool. Check out the mixtape. I want to kill myself the mixtape. Down and out. I gotta go back to fucking host comedy, so I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, funny. Sexy Steve, motherfucker.
Sexy Steve,
Sexy
Sax
Steve,
man,
we'll see you
sit
later.
on.
Bye, dude.
Sexy Steve. Shout out to sexysteve.com.
Hey, Confusion out of Battle Lake,
That's
which
what
are
it
like
is.
always here, are a fucking amazing band.
Let me
That's
just
Todd.
put the three greatest
That
bass
Todd.
players I've ever
Holy
seen.
fuck.
In Fargo.
Lee,
No,
Les
no.
Claypool,
No.
Todd,
In ascending order.
and then Todd put back at the top out of Confusion.
Yeah, out of Battle Lake, Fergus Falls. Dude,
Todd is
fuck.
one of the most amazing underrated bass players.
He's so fucking good looking.
Yeah, he's a nice guy too.
That makes a huge
And he's humble.
Bands.
Let's just talk about Todd.
Here's a new segment we're adding to the green room.
Okay.
It's called Band Secrets.
John has a secret. John,
I know, we've been going through it.
tell that
Yeah,
secret
tell
that you told to Josh and me about
Hold on.
Secrets.
the
Yeah, where we at?
bandana. Yeah!
We're almost done.
I can't see it.
We're almost done.
Bandana.
All right, hey, no. Answer my question.
Sorry.
Band secrets, ready?
Herpes.
What do you guys? What are you guys doing when you're not playing in the Knotties? No, seriously, what do you do for fun? Pooping. Okay.
Hey, seriously, I'm a dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
What's your kid's name?
What?
Greatest kid on earth.
Yeah.
She's seriously the greatest kid on earth. She scares me.
Oh man,
You don't have to say your kid's name on.
Sally or whatever.
It's Adeline Leona Ronan.
Well, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Good
and
job.
she's
So
amazing.
that takes up all your time.
It means-
She intimidates me.
it
She's 4
translates-
years old.
It translates into a strong, courageous lioness warrior.
I cleaned her room for her.
What's your name? Channing, what are you doing when
She
you're not
did
playing
not help.
Knotties?
Playing with myself.
Playing with your wiener, okay?
Where's my guitar?
Hey, Mike. What do you do when you're not playing?
I'm
Knotties?
pretending I don't know these guys.
That's a smart.
That's
maneuver.
fucking true.
That's
smart,
not true. I
smart
love these
No,
guys.
that's
All right,
you,
which,
Channing.
hey, which band member most likely to get in a fight?
No, he would
this guy.
likely fight, but like this guy's gonna get in a fight. Yeah.
He's gonna start the fight. Gonna end the fight.
Okay, so this guy.
You and me right now, buddy!
No! I have a sword.
He's a drummer, you know.
So this guy fights. These are your fighters.
Yeah.
Okay.
no, John is not our fighter.
Instigator.
Yeah.
Fighter.
Yes.
Which
In fact, that's what we call him, is the
the
instinct.
instigator? Instigating Mike. Which one of you is most likely to end up in jail? Channing. Okay.
I just got out of jail for 10 days. I'm sorry.
Hey, I've been to jail way more than he has.
That's not
I'm most likely.
I'm in
He's
jail
most-
first. Recently been to jail.
And I'm most likely gonna be in jail. You want to be in jail? Go ahead.
Okay.
Take my place.
Channing and this guy most likely to be in jail. Most
We'll
likely.
be in jail together.
Most likely to have a baby mama in every major touring city. Oh my gosh, he's all of them. Shout out to this guy.
What did I say?
Hey, child support? I don't do that.
Remember, most likely to get drunk and vomit on the school bus.
To get what?
Drunk and vomit on your own school bus.
Ah, that guy.
I don't vomit.
He wouldn't vomit on
Oh
me.
yeah.
I'm gonna put my pants.
Honestly, yeah, either Michael or me.
All right, most likely to get a small mammal or marsupial lodged within their anal cavity. Channing?
Yeah.
All right, well, Channing is the answer for that one. I already asked him that because I have experience and I knew he already has done that.
That's true.
Dribbling, actually.
Couple more, running out of time. What is the best radio station in the world?
95.9 Radio Free Fargo, KRFF.
104.7 KCLD. I'm just kidding.
And the best DJ in town?
DJ Moreplay.
Eric! Shout out to Eric. Best
I
DJ
really
in
like
town.
that South Moorhead thing.
Oh, the dragon!
What is their name?
Southwest Scratch Dungeon.
Yes. Yeah. Fuck yeah, those guys rock.
DJ Buck Nasty. Are you part of them?
Fuck nasty.
I've never played with them.
Buck
Those dudes rock.
Buck Nasty, he's the main.
Stupid birthday.
Man, those are cool names. The future of the Knotties, where are you going? Are you guys just going to be a local band and die out, or are you guys going to fucking
Hopefully.
make some money and be a band that
I don't care about the money, but we're going to the top.
you going to the
Yeah.
top?
Go to the top! We're gonna blow our
Yeah, we're probably
money,
going to
but we want people
remember
to
I am.
Sucks. We're probably
play
going
music
south.
with us.
And thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us come
The
in.
green room is the shit.
Hey, you want to do a serious interview sometime?
We'll do a serious
All
one
right,
one of
cool.
these days.
Yeah, you need to right after this.
One more thing. Go to hpr.com or go to the fucking HPR on Facebook. Locals on the 8 best local radio show in town. Come on, there's no
Yeah.
way to argue.
Oh,
No way to
yeah.
argue. Go vote for that. Knotties are the best local band in town. Vote for them. There you go. Bam!
Bye.
Green room. Thank you guys so much. Have a fucking good one.
Hey, you guys stay chilling there for 1 second. 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 For 1